time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the score Nebraska 7, Maryland 0.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Terrapins offense will get the ball for the first time. And guys, we talk about how tight ends are a quarterback's best friend. Boy, this guy may take friendship to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's so nice to have a guy that the size, the athletic ability, and here's why it's always so good. Jesse, what do you want to do, man? Put a linebacker on him, put a safety on him. Nowadays, these guys can win, and it just really makes offense so much easier to run, and it goes pretty smooth.
Yeah, you're right. This guy is a matchup nightmare. And it seems like every week, defensive coordinators go in, and they don't respect his athleticism, and it ends up burning them. They're going to find out the hard way today. If they try to play him and match him up with linebackers and safeties, this dude makes defenses look silly.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Washington. He lofts one down the sideline. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Maryland! Oh, that may be in, and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Extra point here will tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him be the rest.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
Yeah, and this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Got a man. It's Barney. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. And the Huskers will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Grant behind the line. It's Webb. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Washington. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, no doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. The give to the tailback. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. He might want another play. Takes it from the gun on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Markway. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. The Huskers are moving quickly down the field. To the ground, he's got it again. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Huskers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The handoff to Johnson. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Cornhuskers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Pulls it in, it's Barney. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Huskers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll try the run. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Huskers! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Alabama. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Finds a man on the left. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Got a man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They're going to run it to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Second down.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Makes the grab. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Webb. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Finds his tight end. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fleming. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And how about the defense here? Oftentimes in these two-minute type situations, you're just sort of in this prevent mode. You're trying to force the opponent to kick a field goal and not score a touchdown, but they're still being aggressive. They're out there still trying to make plays, and how about that effort creating the takeaway?
Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Huskers will boot it away to start the second half.
Nebraska 14, Maryland 7.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looking for a man. It's Washington. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Handoff from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the ground with the back. Breaks into the open. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Got enough for the first. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Markway. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to Johnson. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Back to pass. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
Snagged in the middle. It's Hunter. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The offense is going to stay on the field. They'll take a pass on the 55-yard field goal attempt. They'll run for it. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at the first down. The Cornhuskers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Toss to the outside. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Dropping back, it's Raiola. It's complete to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Huskers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Between the uprights, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Spins away from the defender. Got the first down and more. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Right back to the well. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, still going. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. The Terrapins are on the move. Motion from the wide receiver. To throw, it's Washington. Fires it. Fires it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And the Terrapins getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Fleming. Oh, he's got some space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. the Terrapins started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Made it harder on themselves on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 9. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Gets it past the marker. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Really nice job by the running back here in the 4th quarter, picking up that first down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot. Late in the game, they need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Huskers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Cornhuskers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A low line drive, and misjudges it a bit and muffs it.
Man, that is a backbreaker. Down in the 4th quarter, you need units to play big, make plays for you, and your special teams just cost you big time. Just gave away the football. Not many opportunities left, and you just gave a good one away.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's Barney. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Try to get it to the edge. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives, and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
The Huskers have it with a 1st and goal. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Back to pass, it's Washington. Picked off, what a play to set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Nebraska. How about this defense taking one back to the house? They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth.
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense. Defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds in this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Maryland!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time.